ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? Share this video out. Let's fight censorship and help us out. Share this video. Like this video also. You can help us out by liking this video and sharing this video so we can get more people on the live feed. As we are live right now from our hotel room. This is all the Fridays. I do a Buy Me a Coffee Friday special. This is to say thank you to all our contributors and all our, our followers, supporters, and friends that they have practically supported us in the Buy Me a Coffee, platform. Yesterday, I could not do that live feed. I was busy the whole day. It was really difficult for me to do a live feed for the Buy Me a Coffee supporters, specifically because we were on the pursuit of this bus. That it was full with deportees coming from McAllen, Texas, and the majority of them were from Guatemala. Today in the morning, we were invited again by Mr. Steve Bannon to his platform, the Steve Bannon War Room platform, which it was extremely good information for both of us. And, I'm really pleased and appreciative of the whole Real America's Voice team and also Mr. Steve Bannon with the War Room. Thank you so much for everybody that has been supporting us on this trip. And, thank you for every single one of us every single one of you that has been completely supportive of this, that it has been a holy cow, a turn of events of just, of information. It's just people are just this Buy Me a Coffee stuff supposed to be a happy a happy a live feed. I will say with all honesty, right now the border situation is a complete catastrophe, man. It is just sad to see this, and it is all provoked now by disincentivization, the lifting of the tariff to our corrupt government of Mexico. And ultimately, now the stay in Mexico policy, which is not profitable for Mexico. So that was an effect. It was a domino effect. It was going to affect Mexico. So Mexico is going to do exactly the same to Guatemala. Guatemala do exactly the same to Honduras. Honduras do exactly the same to El Salvador. El Salvador do exactly the same to Nicaragua. So this mass migration will stop. And this globalization with the elite and the globalists will stop this destruction of sovereign nations, and they will stop this destruction of our borders. It's just a colonization as I see it. And it's just horrible what is going on over here. One thing I will tell you, and I'll be honest with all my heart, I will tell you, I feel so bad for the migrants. Really, I feel so bad for them. A lot of people are really, harsh and say, no, Oscar, they cross illegally through the country and all that. I know that. We already know that. But the conditions that they do this journey and this travesty, if you're sitting down on your couch and you haven't never experienced, what we have seen, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. When we see it in the first hand, it's just so bad. And this will not happen. This will not be happening if everything would have been controlled, but not signing this globalist compact of immigration. Countries will not sign it. There will be, this is not profitable. This is going to destroy the borders. Is not going to be okay. So this basically for all single one of you, I'm out. Mexico's out. All right. The United States is not in. All right. Canada's in. Fly them all the way to Canada. But you're not going through here because this is a legal process. This is how you migrate through Mexico. This is the time limit. This is the time frame. This is how you do it. Let's find a way to get an economy flowing for them as security, infrastructure, jobs. Sadly, this has not been working out. And, as I have seen, today, I will present you some shocking interviews of Mexican people that practically this is between our work and the work of, our colleagues and friends over here in Tapachula. For everybody that is, welcome to everybody to the platform. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Thank you so much for joining. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. I'm live over here in Tapachula in our hotel room, and I will put right now, I would like to say thank you to the contributors of Buy Me a Coffee. For everybody that is watching and wants to contribute to our travel fund, as we, our job is to inform the people around the world, boots on the ground. And every contribution of you guys goes to our travel fund and goes to, supporting our equipment and, to continue to do what we have to do. So I would like to say thank you to every single one of you. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to ask a question right now, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee and put the question right there, and I will answer your question or a comment or whatever you want to put. And also you can contribute to our independent reporting. So I will read your comments right here. Let's go to Buy Me a Coffee. There's a lot of anonymous comments because, I've been live on the road and I've been live on boots on the ground in some places. So a lot of people don't want to type in like an alias or something, like a nickname. But I will read some anonymous comments. It says, anonymous right here. Thank you so much. Great reporting. I share on social media. Another anonymous says, Oscar, you give me quality news that none of the news channels in Fox can provide. Be safe and God bless. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, hope that it helps. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Reader, thank you so much for your contribution. Another anonymous, another one. Another anonymous, thanks, Oscar, for the great work that you do. Anonymous says, Oscar, I love you. Thank you so much. You provide news that not the left media provides. Thank you so much. Sandy says, thank you for your commitment and boldness. God bless you. Thank you so much, Sandy. Patty Taylor says, stay safe, Oscar. Thank you so much, Miss Patty. Anonymous says, thank you for all you do. Please be careful and God be with you. Thank you so much. Daryl Long says, thank you. Thank you so much, Daryl. Anonymous says, thank you so much, Oscar. We love your truthful reporting. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Kathy Ratcliffe says, also, thank you, Miss Kathy. Charissa Borwald says, you're an amazing, and so many people appreciate what you're doing. Much love to you and your country of Mexico. Thank you so much, Miss Charissa. Miss Glenda Murphy, God bless your heart. Thank you for all you do. Anonymous again says, please be careful. Take care of yourself. We love you. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Anonymous, another one says, thank you for all you do, Oscar. It's the beginning of a preparation for Jesus coming, I believe. I'm sorry. I can't be more continuous. This is from Miss Mary Golden. Oh, God bless your heart, Miss Mary Golden, and say hello to Mr. Gary also. Thank you so much. God bless your heart. Anonymous says, may God bless you. May he protect you always. Amen. Thank you for your dedication. I got something right here on my eyebrow. So thank you so much. Also, Ruth Coronado Kenrick, a longtime follower since 2018, says, may protecting angels surround you in all things. Thank you for sharing your witness, your wisdom with us. Thank you so much, Ms. Ruth Coronado Kendrick. Also, share this video and like this video, people. If you can help me out, if you can share this video and like this video, it will help me completely so we can continue our live feed from Tapachula, and I can show you interviews that we did in Tapachula that they are going to be shocking for you. Another anonymous says, thank you for your honest reporting. Thank you so much. Ms. Janice Nodine says, thank you, Oscar. They are recensoring you and Anthony real bad. Yes, quick shout out to Anthony, the other half of Border Network News, as we are, together broadcasting. He's in Texas and I'm over here in Mexico. Anonymous, Miss Nancy Loria says, God bless you, your beautiful heart. Thank you for all your hard work and for having the utmost integrity in all you do. Americans are still watching and believing that what MSN tells them. It's unbelievable. The lies, the deception, and the corruption is all too much. Thank you, Oscar, for the truth. Truth matters. Hashtag enough is enough at the border. Hashtag stop the colonization. Hashtag save our children. God bless your dear heart, Ms. Nancy Loria. Thank you so much. Another anonymous says, thank you so much, Oscar. Thank you. God bless you. Barbara Ritchie also says, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Barbara. Ms. Kathy also says, looking forward to hearing about your recent trip. Be careful and God bless you. We go right here. Another one, Miss Jackie Dawson says, sometimes I cannot join you on Fridays for supporters, so I try to go in the next day, and it won't let me in. God bless you for all your news that you bring to us. You're a great reporter, and I'm a supporter of you. I'm so blessed to have you as my favorite Facebook grandson. Love you. Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. God bless your heart. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and also our travel fund. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. Thank you so much for every single one of you that is contributing. Let me go again back to the supporters that they have been sending a lot of much love, man. Thank you so much. God bless your hearts. Cindy Witter says, I pray for you and to stay safe, and you deliver these important updates from all the borders of Mexico. Thank you, Oscar, for all your hard work. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, keep up for the good work. Oscar, praying for your safety. Thank you so much. Another anonymous. Safe travels, Oscar, from, it's Miss Mary Tando Quintanilla. Thank you so much, Miss Mary Tando. God bless your heart. Miss Debbie Fierro says, thank you for all you do, praying for you always. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, thank you, and God bless you, Oscar. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, again, here, there's a lot of anonymous because, I've been on the road, so people have been, it takes too long to put a nickname or something, but it says anonymous right here. It says, I love you, Oscar, with all my heart. Thank you so much for your truthful reporting. Lori Conway, also anonymous, thank you so much. Kathy Christensen, thank you so much. Miss Lauren says, we love you, Oscar. Thank you for all you do. Oh, God bless you. Miss Laura says, great work. Be safe. Anonymous also says, be safe, Oscar. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much. Miss Jan Orling. Oh, God bless your heart. Ms. Jan Orlinga, you're an angel. Thank you for all you do, Oscar. No, thank you. Anonymous says, God bless you, Oscar. Be safe. Miss Maria Alarte says, keep up the good work and be safe. Also, thank you to Miss Betty Winters Martinez. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, get something to eat, Oscar. Thank you so much. Thank you. We try to get a steak tonight. So another anonymous that says, God bless you, Oscar. Another anonymous says, take care of yourself, Oscar, all the way from Missouri. Thank you so much, all the way to Missouri. Miss Brenda, thank you so much, Oscar. Today's coverage was outstanding. Get yourself a well-deserved nice steak. Oh, thank you so much. Again, Miss Jan Norling. Oh my God, God bless your heart. Miss Julie Perry. Oh, thank you so much. Anonymous says, Oscar, Thank you for your consistent truth. Many blessings to you. Oh, thank you so much. Samira says, hi, my mom introduced me to you. She would like to listen to your broadcast and support you support you wholeheartedly. Thank you for your courage, your courageous work. Be well and stay safe out there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know, God bless your mother, Miss Samira. Another anonymous says, stay safe, Oscar. Protect yourself at all times. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia Cucciaro. Thank you. God bless you, Miss Patricia Cucciaro. God bless your heart. Anonymous says, stay safe, Oscar. Another anonymous says, be safe on the road, Oscar. It's raining. This was possibly 2 days ago. Thank you so much. Miss Eva, God bless you, also says, Oscar, thank you for all bringing us the truth. May God bless you always. Thank you so much. Enju Yan Palm says, keep up the good work. Another anonymous says, thank you, Oscar. Chevy Wax says, thank you. Susan Meek says, keep bringing the truth. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, Oscar, I love you. Thank you so much. Dorian, your work is much appreciated. You and Anthony will be remembered forever in front of the Line Border Network News. Enjoy some coffee. Dorian, send you a huge hug and a quick shout out again to my partner, Real Anthony Widow, who is also doing a phenomenal job and phenomenal work in the front line in the border of Texas. I love your laugh, Oscar. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Anonymous says, thank you for all you do. Another anonymous says, a breath of fresh air. Thank you so much, Oscar. Uma Marie says, Oscar, you does so much for us that we will not know what is really going on as has family to support. Thank you so much. It can mean a lot for me. Thank you for your coverage. Susan Pilcher, thank you so much. Anonymous says, thank you. I wish I had Meyer to contribute to your Herculean effort. Thank you. Thank you. Anonymous says, thank you. I wish I had a Meyer to contribute. Okay, this is the same one. Randy Green says, enjoying your reporting. Keep up the good work and stay safe. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for all your hard work, Anonymous says. And also, again, Ms. Jan, and God bless every single one of you that is watching. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and travel fund, as after we come back from this trip, we're going to take a couple of days off, and then we are planning to again go on the road to bring you guys more reality and more truth for everybody. There's another one that says, Polak, we need more like you. Yahuwah, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, this is an interview. Buy Me a Coffee is practically to say thank you to all the supporters and followers. But this is an interview that I will love for you guys to understand, and I will translate. Let me drink some water. This interview, it is the commissioner of tourism in Tapachula. For all the leftist media, for all of you, and for the ones that they are posting that Mexico is deporting migrants unhumanly, these networks from the left. Look what the head chief of the commissioner of tourism from Tapachula, what he said yesterday. Look at what he says, people. This is so important to hear what he says. The first statements from the reporter, this is a crisis. And like the leftists in the United States of America, they don't call it a crisis because calling it a crisis, it means that they committed a mistake and they are, potentially going to be complicit for every single thing that they have done. And this right here, this interview is so important. I will translate every single word for you guys to understand what this man just said in front of the camera. This is the commissioner of tourism. Listen him out. Look what he says. And the reporter says, because it has converted into a crisis, right? And immediately he says, this is a crisis. Look what he says. This is a crisis in all the extension of the word. The commissioner of tourism, he just said of Tapachula, this is a crisis on all extension of the word. The people that they're suffering the consequences, the people that they're suffering the collapse, the people that are suffering the mass migration, the Mexican people that we are suffering this enormous influx, we're the ones that we should have the free opinion, and our opinion should count first. That every single network on the left, that they're living comfortably eating hamburgers and fries in their home. And they're over there calling it a challenge, but the people that are actually suffering, like this man that is the commissioner of tourism, he's saying it is already a crisis, and it has been, and it is a crisis in all the extension of the word. Look what he says also right here. Wow, I know it with the cost of knowledge, because we already counted more than 100,000 migrants in Tapachula. Remember that I was managing 60,000. 60,000 is the number that the Comar is giving. The Comar is the Commission of Refugees, where they put the application. So the Comar has 60,000 applications, but 40,000 of them, they're floating around the city of Tapachula without no application to the Comar, which those 40,000 are more than practically going to be crossing irregularly and illegally to another port of entry in Tapachula from Chiapas and all the way up to the north. This man, the commissioner of tourism, just said 100,000 migrants in Tapachula. Look what he says also, that this is why it is a crisis. And these migrants, it is a crisis because these migrants demand, basic services. These migrants are demanding public services that a lot of the Mexican population, they're stopping from giving to the population of Mexico, for giving it to the migrant population. So the public services, the basic services that the Mexican population needs, they're stopping to give it to them, and ultimately now they're giving it to the migrants. Catastrophe to the fullest. And look what it says right here. There's no planification from the federal service to amplify these services so we can get more funds. But as a matter of fact, the main problem that we got with this mass migration with Haitians, Africans, and people from Central America, if we get to understand the Cuban migrant, it's gone. There's nowhere to be seen on this border. When Biden just came into office, and the rules change, look what he says right here. The Cuban abandons Tapachula because Joe Biden basically has denied entrance to Cubans. So the Cubans are abandoning Tapachula, and the ones that they're staying is only Central American, African, and Haitians. You can see every once in a while 1 or 2 Cubans. But we are right now full with people from Haiti and people from Africa. And we have had Central American people that we have all our lives. We have had people from Central America, but right now we have a large population of Haitians and Africans. But as a matter of fact, this population of Africans and Haitians, they have another culture, they have other customs. And they have another ideologies. And in the ideologies that they have, they are violent, They're really rude.
son sucios,
They're really dirty.
y lo digo con el término sucios de que no les importa en la calle hacer sus necesidades fisiológicas.
And I say they're really dirty by the fact that I have seen, and we and population have seen, that they don't care to do their necessities in the streets. For everybody that is joining in, how's everybody doing? Share this video. This is the Commissioner of Tourism in Tapachula, as this interview was done yesterday. Look what he says right here.
No es un tema que voy a comentar para alarmar,
This is not a subject that I am putting out there to alarm,
pero en cualquier momento Tapachula y toda su población
but in one particular moment, the Tapachula population, with all their population,
va a sufrir una crisis sanitaria
they're going to suffer a sanitary crisis. Look what this man is saying. It is the Commissioner of Tourism. He's saying the population of Tapachula, because we just came over here and they told us the statistics on syphilis, gonorrhea, AIDS, and all of this. And he's saying, basically he's saying, you know, in one particular point, the Tapachula citizens are going to suffer a sanitary crisis because all of the infections that they are spread all over the city. It's just amazing, this interview. Look what he says right here.
aparte de la de COVID, por lo que está ocurriendo con esta población en calles, en colonias y donde no tienen un baño real.
And this is besides COVID, and this is existing because this is all happening in streets, in neighborhoods, in other neighborhoods, because they don't have where to do their necessities.
Y ellos no les importa sea el río, sea
And they don't care if they are doing their necessities, or basically not being, they're not respecting their hygiene in rivers,
la parte norte de la ciudad,
in the north part of the city,
sea donde sea,
wherever they are, wherever they're located,
ellos hacen sus necesidades
they do their necessities at whatever place. They don't care. They do not care.
al aire libre y eso
At the open air, they do not care.
Don Manuel va a traer, va a conllevar enfermedades, enfermedades sanitarias
And that is going to bring a lot of sanitary infections.
independientemente
That is just independently, not counting
que no hay poder humano que pueda decirle, pedirle a esta población que use el cubrebocas y la sana distancia. Todos los vemos en la calle por todo Tapachula.
and there's no powerful, force that has, they have told them, and this is not the first statement. There's other statements that they have said exactly the same thing, that they have told them to wear their mask, or to put up a mask, or to be a little bit clean, and they don't understand. They don't want to do it.
Sin el uso de cubrebocas, y es aquí donde no entiendo la autoridad. Y es
And it is here where I don't understand the authority, because they don't want to use the mask, but they are not using the mask, and we are using the mask as we are Mexican.
esto va para el sector salud.
This is directly to the sector of health. This is the Commissioner of Tourism says this is to the sector of health.
El sector salud municipal y estatal siguen haciendo sus operativos COVID y está bien. Pero
The sector of health and the sector of the state of health, they keep doing the operandi of, of operations of COVID, basically saying that they are going to companies and, and Mexican companies, or, businesses, Mexican businesses, to see if they're wearing a mask or not. He's going somewhere with this. And then he says this.
Pero ¿de qué sirve que llegue el sector salud estatal o municipal a hacer un operativo COVID a mi negocio? Si en la calle, afuera de mi negocio,
But he's saying, what is the use of coming into my business, the sector of health of Mexico, coming into a Mexican business and inspectioning me if I am wearing a mask, if I'm already vaccinated, if I already had a COVID test, when outside of my business, there's migrants taking over the streets on, not wearing a mask, infected with I don't know how many diseases, or possibly infected or not. and there's, a humanitarian crisis out there, sanitary crisis outside of my business. What is the whole logic of this? Where is the logic on this? He says, this is the commissioner of health, the commissioner of tourism. I'm sorry, the commissioner of tourism from Mexico, people. This is unbelievable. Every statement and every statement from these people. This is the commissioner of I'm sorry, let me just get the other interview right here. This is the leader of Coparmex, that is another commission that is from the state. And this leader is a pretty articulated guy. This is an interview that it was done 3 days ago. This guy basically, he lays it down and he gives it to the sector of health. This is a crisis, people. What is occurring right now in Tapachula, it is a humanitarian crisis. It is a sanitary crisis. It is undeniably something that is a complete irresponsibility by the Mexican government. And ultimately, there's no control. And it's getting out of hand. And now already, by the footage and by what we have been doing for the past 3 days, you guys now know that it's a catastrophe of the border. And that they're talking about 60,000, but now they released a number that is 100,000. If you guys can like the video so we can break the algorithms and we can bring more people into the live feed, I will really appreciate it. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our reporting, Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. I'm live right here in our hotel room in Tapachula. And I want to give thank you to every single one of you for your contributions to our travel fund. Thank you so much. And ultimately, this is a live feed for people to thank everybody for this travel fund, as we are going to continue tomorrow with more news for you guys. Ultimately, tomorrow is it's Sunday, but we're going to continue. Possibly later this afternoon, we will continue with more news outside in the streets to walk a little bit. But these are interviews that we did during our stay that I wanted to show you guys on a live feed sitting down, so I can translate to you guys and I can completely explain how aggravating this situation is. If you guys like to put a comment or a question and buy me a coffee, I can go right now to the page and I can listen and read your comment or question. So this is another interview by the leader of another commission in Tapachula. You can see that he's really young. He is an engineer, really articulated guy, and practically he lays it down of what is going on in Tapachula. Look how he is going to explain to you this collapse of immigration that is happening to our country and our city.
Directamente Secretaría de Gobernación y Migración, que depende de la Secretaría de Gobernación. Sin embargo, llevamos meses desde que tu servidor está al frente del grupo.
There have been months since I've been the leader of this group, and we have talked to the Secretary of the Government and also the Secretary of Health to have a meeting with them.
Hemos buscado la comunicación con el delegado de Migración.
We have, searched, and we have insisted to have communication with the delegate of the immigration from our city, local.
Ha sido imposible tener una reunión con él.
And it has been completely impossible to get a meeting with him.
Necesitamos saber qué están haciendo.
We need information. We need to know what they're doing.
¿Cuál es el plan?
What is the plan?
Y nosotros, como siempre, las puertas abiertas para poder aportar sugerencias.
And, like always, we have the doors open for suggestions or whatever they want to bring to the table.
Aportar ideas, porque a como lo vemos, nadie está haciendo nada.
Because the way that we see it, nobody is doing anything.
El ayuntamiento trata, pero estamos desbordados.
The municipal government is trying, but we are overwhelmed.
Y necesitamos, y este comunicado y esta rueda de prensa,
and we need help. And this statement and this press conference
es para alzar la voz, como
is to give a voice,
sociedad civil organizada,
like a social organization, an organized social organization,
al gobierno del estado,
to the state government,
gobierno federal,
and to the federal government,
Tapachula necesita ayuda.
that Tapachula needs help. Look what he's saying. Tapachula needs help. For everybody that is watching, buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting, thank you so much. Somebody's asking for that. So look what it says. Tapachula needs help. And look what it says next. The subject is critical. They have the Commission of Refugees have said it. Even the Commission of Refugees, they are saying that that the situation with migrants is critical. Why these leftist organizations in the United States are not calling it critical? Why? They don't want to create hysteria at the border? It's just unbelievable what he says. And look what he says right here also. ACNUR already called it a critical situation. ACNUR is the Organization of the United Nations of Refugees. Also they call it a critical situation, but you don't hear that in the news. You don't hear it on MSNBC, PBS, ABC. You don't hear it over there because if the United Nations is calling it critical or ACNUR is calling it critical, you will have a situation. You will actually, the globalist compact of immigration will be destroyed, but they don't want that. Look what it says right here. The subject is critical, and because we don't have control, it has been growing and growing. And if we allowed this to continue, and we allowed this to continue again, it is going to be out of our hands. And all of us, we want to still be living in Tapachula. It is our Tapachula. This is unbelievable. Holy cow, people. This kind of... Why? Hi, amigo. This is Mexican people being affected. So sad. So sad, man. I just, it's a matter of fact, you just try. And I'm trying to get a photo right here because I'm trying to show you guys, a photo. We tried. I basically, there's a point where I don't know. This is devastating what is happening to Tapachula. It is devastating what is happening to Tapachula. It is really, something that is, in a way, it is unbelievable that the left in the United States of America is calling it, something that is just, for them, it's normal. They don't want to see it as a crisis. But you got Mexican people who there are actually suffering of this. And you don't call it a crisis for them. No, for them, it is normal. It has to be normal. It does not exist. This is another interview. And you guys saw it on the live feed. This is a border agent. A Mexican border agent from the Institute National of Immigration. This is a Mexican border agent from the Institute National of Immigration. Look what he says right here. We caught him on the live feed, but I wanted to bring it right here so we can understand what this border agent, this interview, I did it yesterday at the Suscríbete River. This is what he said and what I asked. The quantities of people that are coming from Haiti, and immediately look at his face, he changes. And there's a lot of them that they're coming in. There's a lot of people that are sick, then they're coming in, right? Yeah, a lot of them, they're coming in different conditions. A lot of them, they're coming in different conditions of health, really serious conditions of health. We bring them the attention. We try to help them with the attention that they need. But, sometimes it's really, we are not financially capable of helping them the way that they want to. And there's a lot of people, in the attention.
He's saying that I asked him about the population of Haiti, that they're really sick. And he's saying, yes, there's a lot of them that they're really sick right now, and we don't have the resources to take care of them. Sífilis es una de las que ha sido muy fuerte que se está especulando ahorita, gonorrea y también hasta sida, ¿verdad? Correcto.
Wow. Syphilis, gonorrhea, and AIDS are the number one, kind of diseases that they're coming in right now. And it says, yes, that's correct. This is another interview. This is just mind-blowing. This is another one. This is a citizen from a community. It's a leader of a community. This is a shocking interview also, because these are Mexican people. Mexican people that they are practically giving out their opinion. It's about time. About time that they give their opinion. Look what he says right here. This is what he says. And we don't see where, when the Institute National of Immigration, they're going to do their job. Because the subject of immigration is not because I'm a racist or we are racist. The detail is that it's causing us insecurity. And also, it's not only insecurity, it's because of health. Because they do whatever the hell they want. And there's nobody to control them. And there's nobody to tell them what to do. Yeah, yes, all the time they're fighting their rights. Yeah, they're always fighting because they're humanitarian right. They're humanitarian right. But where are the humanitarian rights of the Mexican people? And they fight for their rights. But the humanitarian rights of the Mexicans, where are they? Wow. Another huge statement from a Mexican. This is for all people that don't know the reality, because they're trying to hide what the Mexican people are saying and what the Mexican people are how they're feeling. They're trying to hide that to make it normal that everybody's accepting the influx of migrants, this crisis at the border. They're trying to make it look like it's a challenge and all the suffering and oh my God. Look at this other interview. This is a lady, which she also works at a beauty parlor, I think so. And she basically explains how she feels in her business. This is how she feels. Look at her statement. This is so sad because this is a young lady. Another great interview. Look at what she says right here. I am a stylist, and I work in the nails also. So she presents herself, and then there's the question. How do you see the situations of the migrants that they're outside right here in the downtown area that is called La Décima, that is the 10th Street? To be real, it's really difficult, the situation. It's full. The 10th Street is really full of migrants. And it has converted into a flea market. How it is affecting you, those, and basically the ones that they have businesses like you. A lot. It is affecting us a lot, but most importantly, the hygiene. It is just horrible. There's a lot of trash. There's this is really dirty outside. There's a lot of people. As a matter of fact, you don't look this. Tapachula does not look the same. Tapachula does not look the same. This is a Mexican young lady who she owns a business. in Mexico. How much do we have to bring to the table to make people understand that this is a catastrophe, what they have created? These globalists, they do not care about the Mexican businesses, the Mexican hardworking class. They do not care about the Mexican hardworking class. They care about their agenda, but they don't care about the Mexican hardworking class. And not only the Mexican hardworking class, the Guatemala hardworking class, Nicaragua, Honduras, Salvador, Ecuador, Colombia, they don't care. This is a man, this is another interview. This is a migrant from El Salvador who got deported by the United States of America, and he explains clearly how much he paid to the coyote and how was his journey into the United States of America. Look at what he says, and I will translate for you guys to understand.
Mi nombre es Alonso Argueta.
Oye, Alonso, ¿tú cuándo saliste de El Salvador y por qué?
Yo salí el 22 de julio de El Salvador por motivos de la delincuencia que hay en mi país.
I exited El Salvador on the 22nd of July because of the insecurity reasons that are occurring in our country of El Salvador.
¿Saliste hacia dónde?
Salí con rumbo hacia Estados Unidos, atravesando primero Guatemala y después México.
You know, my road was to go to the United States, but I first migrated to Guatemala and I went through Mexico. What happened?
La verdad, con el guía que íbamos, prácticamente nos dejó tirados.
With the guide, the coyote that we were with, that he abandoned us. Wow. The coyote, the trafficker that we were with. We're creating hysteria at the border, right? This is one of thousands of cases. Creating hysteria at the border. He says the coyote that we were with, he abandoned us. And then he says this.
Íbamos en el bus, se subió migración, bajó a mi hijo y me bajó a mí y nos llevaron a un albergue.
We were at the bus. You know, the guide had left us in the bus. Immigration came in. Inside the bus, he grabbed my daughter and he grabbed me, and they took us to a shelter.
Nos dijeron que nos iban a deportar directamente solo a El Salvador.
And they said that they were going to deport us all the way to El Salvador.
¿Qué pasó? ¿De ahí qué pasó? ¿Hacia dónde los llevaron?
Ya de ahí nos trasladaron a otro albergue diciéndome de que sí iba a tardar mucho tiempo en mi deportación.
You know, that from there, they told us that we were going to go to another shelter, that it was going to take a long time to deport us.
Entonces yo elegí regresar a mi país por mis propios medios.
So I decided to come back to my country with my own economy, you know, with my own resources.
¿De dónde saliste? ¿De qué estado?
Del estado de Sonora.
What state you exited from? Sonora. Sonora is the state that is connected to Arizona. So this man tried to enter through Arizona.
Ahí fue mi detención
So they detained you in Sonora? Yes, that was the place that they detained me.
en Sonora. Ya de ahí me he venido así de bus en bus hasta llegar hasta aquí.
And from there, I started picking bus through bus so I can get all the way here to the border.
La verdad ha sido bastante difícil porque en la cuestión económica he gastado bastante dinero.
It has been really difficult. You know, how is this situation for you? It has been really difficult because financially I have spent a lot of money that I have not counted on spending on.
Dinero con el que no contaba, sino que, o sea, puros préstamos que he llegado.
And I had just borrowed money and asking people to let me borrow their money so I can, you know, come back home.
Hasta aquí.
How much you paid the coyote?
Al coyote le estaba pagando alrededor de $4,000 por cada uno.
I was paying around $4,000 for each one. $4,000 for each one, and they left them. So they took the money and left them stranded. Abandoned them stranded. They took the money and they abandoned them. What an interviews, man. What kind of interviews are these? These are just unbelievable interviews. This is another video for these leftists in the United States, or these activists, that they say that the people that they are invading properties in the south of Tapachula is not happening. And I said this back in 2018 or 2019. I said that this was happening. And they call me, oh my God, you're calling them invaders. When you cross a property and you want to take over that property, look at the definition of what it is, for God's sake. This happened also. This is a Mexican who called the police because a person from a gang member from Central America tried to take over his property apartment that this man had on a lock chain. He had it locked up for nobody to go in there. These people, they go into abandoned properties, they take over, and then they rent them for migrants, and they stack them between 15 to 20 people in one small apartment. Sad, but that's what they're doing. And look what happened right here. You're going to see the property owner, and the property owner with the police there, he signalizes the guy that wanted to take over his property. Look at what happens right here. You will see the police right here coming down after they pushed out the guy that wanted to invade and take over his property. And you will see the Mexican Tapachula citizen talking to the reporter and saying, that is the guy that wanted to take over. And he signalizes in front of his face. Look at this. Here they're coming down right here. And there's the property owner right there in the middle. You see him right there in the middle where the palm tree is. Look what he says right here. These are the people that they're trying to, these were the people that they were inside the property. These people, these three. And look what the owner says about the people that they're invading properties over here in the part of Tapachula. They broke the chain on my property. They broke the chain and they put a new lock on it. And there was a group, the police has them right there, and there was a group of gang members. And they were threatening me. And he's going over there. He's going over there to signalize the man. The man is in front of all the reporters and the police. And he goes over there. And the neighbors are saying, hey, you're the one. You're the one. That's the neighbors right there. This is the man that tried to invade my property. They're going to take you right now. The police is going to take you right now. I'm signalizing him, and he's talking to the authorities on the right. You can barely see the authorities. But he's saying, I'm signalizing you that he tried to take over my property and he tried to move me out of my property. You're listening, right? You're the one that is doing this, right? Since yesterday, he's here. Try to replace me from my property. And he's trying to deny it. You keep denying yourself, and I'm signalizing you as the one that tried to take over my property. Since yesterday, you're here. And I gave you the opportunity to leave, and you didn't want to leave. Unbelievable. This comes with what I told you yesterday, that there's a complex where they are taking over, squatting. Thank you so much for the word, squatting. They're squatting over properties. The police came over. They removed these gang members from Central America, that they're squatting these properties so they can put migrants in there and they can tax them for rent. This exactly is the same strategy that they were using at the migrant camp at Chaparral, where they were taxing them for tents. These are the strategies from these gang affiliations, these gang groups. They go immediately to these migrant camps or these places and they try to take over control. It's just unbelievable. These kind of videos are just, you're just like, what the hell, man? Chingao. En serio. En serio, esto está pasando en México. Is it real that this is happening in Mexico? How's everybody doing? Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting, we are live from our hotel room in Tapachula. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys today. So really a good pleasure to talk to you guys. We are going on 56 minutes in. On the bright side, I wanted to show you guys something that is, I believe that is different, not from bad news. Tomorrow we're going to go to a tourist area. That I want to show you that tourist area. And it's a historical tourist area that I want to show you. Tomorrow, if you guys want to join in, I'm going to take you to a pyramid area, pyramids. And I want to show you the beautiful parts of Tapachula. We have shown the awful parts of Tapachula, this horrible influx that is occurring over here. But I want to show you the Maya pyramids and also El Tacaná, that is the biggest volcano in Tapachula. It was a volcano that has also still Maya population from the Mam. That is the name of the population, Mam. So I wanted to show you some pictures that I took from El Tacaná. This is a picture that I took in the middle of the road. This is a picture that I took in the middle of the road. You see that mountain all the way to the back? That is El Tacaná. It is so, the view, it is so shockingly amazing. That on the back, it is El Tacaná. 2,800 through 3,000 foot off the water. It is the height of that. It's just so beautiful to see it. We were driving, and I immediately, when I saw it, I'm like, what the hell? I told Carlos, like, what is that, man? He's like, oh, that's El Tacaná. You know, the volcano that is powerful. That's where the Maya culture station over there also. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. This is another picture from that particular place. On the side of the road, you can actually see it from far away. You can actually see it, how powerful it looks. It's just humongous, man. It's a monster. That's a monster right there. It's just huge. And this right here, I wanted to show you this. This is a restaurant that practically, you know, for the followers or supporters on Buy Me a Coffee, this is a place that I always go when I come over here. I have come to Tapachula 4 times. This is barbacoa. That is borrego. It is kind of like sheep or goat. I don't know how to say it, barbacoa. How do you say it in English? Barbacoa. This is the restaurant that I always go. And I had this little clip video to say hello to every single one of you. This is the restaurant. It is in the middle of the road. It's beautiful. The people are so nice over here, man. So nice. The people are so nice over here. They say hello to you. They say, hey, have a good evening, you know, have a good meal. So it's so nice. The people are so nice. So listen to this little clip video that I did for you guys.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody. I'm live over here at Tapachula. This is a place that I have to come every time that I'm over here. La Barbacoa. Right here, this is a restaurant that his name is Los Laureles. I always come over here. It is just so good, the barbacoa, man. And I told Carlos I can't go back without eating my barbacoa. And this is a beautiful place. It's really beautiful. As you can see in the back, it's just vegetation all over the place. And you got the guy right there, the symbol of the barbacoa. Barbacoa is one of the best things over here in Tapachula. It's really good. So we're going to do a live feed.
And I start talking about the live feed, right? Barbacoa is just so good. This is the video, what I was eating, you know, a good soda. That's the let me just push back the video so you guys can enjoy this, man. It's so tasty. It's like yummy. So tasty. Look at this. That is the soup, el caldito, like we say it over here. Caldito. So you order barbacoa and you put it on the side, and then you put el caldo on the side. That is like the soup, the hot soup. And then you got, you know, corn tortillas made out of just like, made the corn tortillas, man. Then you got the salsa, you got the cilantro, you got the onion. Holy cow, man. It's so good. Barbacoa in Tapachula, it is so good, man. Look at this, man. This is a little clip. Eat your heart out, man. Ay, ay, ay. Híjole, chulada, ve nomás. My God, so good. Échale tortillas, hombre. Hijo. Ah. So good, man. Ah. So good. Barbacoa, man. And today I just took this picture. Took this picture right now. You know, I went to a restaurant right now I went to a restaurant. And Jorge Omar Cabrera López es totalmente palacio y arma una pirámide hechiza. Sí, ya lo sé, ese canijo, hombre. Estoy totalmente de acuerdo contigo. What is that soup? That is I don't know how to say it in English. Es el caldo de barbacoa. Barbacoa soup. It's really good. And it has grano. I don't say how to say grano. Also, it has corn in it. Oh my God, it's so good. And you know how it's so good. You roll a taco, right? You put the barbacoa in the corn tortilla made in hand. You put the taco. And then you put the cilantro, and then you put the onion, and then you put the salsa, and then you swipe it with the lemon. But before you eat that, you just put it in the soup, like right there. Wow. You put it in the soup, and then you take a bite. Oh my God. It's not. Le voy a decir a mi esposo en Tapachula, dime el nombre del restaurante, por favor. Los Laureles. Kilómetro 43, creo que es. 43 kilometer of going to Talisman. Man, this is so good. And today I went to a restaurant. I wanted to eat like Mexican food, but there was, there was a restaurant. It was a sushi restaurant. And I went over there and I sat down. And as I was sitting down, I was like, hey, you know what? This is a Japanese restaurant, right? I said, I just want to tease this. I just want to ask this question. And there was an Asian waiter. Oh my God, he's such a racist. I'm not a racist. He looked Asian. The guy looked Asian. So as I'm looking at him, and he's like, can I get your order in Spanish? I'm like, wow, man, you speak really good Spanish. Oh yeah, I'm Chinese descent. I'm like, what the hell are you doing over here? Oh yeah, there was a colony that came right here on the 1900s from China, and they established themselves and they write this and like, oh my God, oh wow, that's awesome. So that's awesome, man. You're just like I'm a Mexican, man, but I just look like, oh yeah. All right. So I said, hey, by any chance, I know that I'm possibly not in the right restaurant, man. But in Tijuana, I'm from Tijuana, by the way. He's like, oh, all right. My God, he was racial profiling him. I was not racial profiling nobody, man. These cornflakes And these snowflakes are gonna be like, oh, I told you, Oscar Blue is such a racist, narcissist, fascist. Oh my God, Dorothy. Oh my God, you saw the comment that he did on the Chinese guy. Oh my God, stop the Chinese racist. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. No. That's not how it happens in Mexico. In Mexico, that is normal for us. We play around like that. We're men. We're not snowflakes. We're not this generation of crystal that gets offended by the. You saw how he looked at him in the middle there? Like it was so degrading and he was, oh, Russian me so much. No, no. That doesn't work over here. You know, that doesn't work over here. So we were conversating. I was conversating with the guy, and I said, like, hey, you know what, man? I want to ask you. I want to ask you one question. He said, ask me. He said, hey. I said, do you have Sapporo beer? And he looked at me with a look that he said, this man knows his beer. Because for everybody to know, I like drinking a beer here and there. It's no lie. I'm not going to lie about it. Like every Mexican. You know, it's okay. I like carne asada and I like to grill. And give me a Corona or give me a Modelo. But also, I need the, international Sapporo beer. So I said, you got a Sapporo? And he said, how do you know that we got Sapporo? I'm like, man, I know these kind of restaurants. You got it over there in the freezer, right? And he said, yes, I got it. Can you bring me a Sapporo beer cold? And can you put it in the can? The one in the can you have, right? Yeah, the tall boy. Yes, I got a tall boy. I'm like, okay, bring me that. And bring me a cold glass. Like when I put it, I want to just pour it in there and just look at it while I'm doing it. And he said, yeah, I'll do that. And then this happened. I said, I got to take a picture, man. I said, I got to celebrate this, man. I said, I got to celebrate this. The glass is a Stella Artois, or whatever you want to call it. But there's the can of the Sapporo beer, man. I had to do it. And I took a picture with a nice hat that everybody's, complimenting on the hat. Carlos told me yesterday, you look like a lone wolf, Oscar. You look like the lone wolf. I'm like, yeah, I like that, man. We were riding in the car, and because I bought a hat first. I told Carlos, hey, man, I'm going to buy a hat. And it is made out of the trees over here in Tapachula. So I said, Carlos, man, it's hot weather, man, and I'm brown, man. I don't want to look like, as a matter of fact, the heat it's in my face. Come on, bro, like help me out. It's like, I'll take you to a hat right here. Before we cross to Guatemala, I'll take you to the hat store. So I'm just like, hey, when are we going to get there? When are we going to get there to the border? And so there's a hat store. That's not a hat store. That's just people just putting hats on the floor. That's a hat store, Oscar. I go over there. I bought a hat. How much for the hat? I said the lady. Not this hat, another hat. She said 90 pesos. 90 pesos for this hat. I'm like, wow. That's so cheap. I said, no. This is the bad thing about our really cultural, our cultural, product in our country of Mexico. We sell it too cheap, man. We need to value our product. That's why Mexico is a third world class country. We need to value our farmers. We need to value our indigenous people. We need to value our indigenous women. They are talented, man. The agricultural farmers, that they are the architects of our land. We are history, man. We are Aztec descent. We need to value all these products. And this, man, this hat right here. So I bought a hat. 90 pesos. I bought that. I put it on. It was a really small hat. I didn't like it that much. So I was like, hey, I don't like it that much, man. And we were riding back. And I like, Carlos, your hat selection really sucks. Really, your hat selection really sucks, man. I don't like it. It's like, hey, you're talking to me in my town. What are you saying to me? Your hat selection really is disgusting. I don't like it. I need a better hat, man. I need a better hat. And as we were riding in the middle of the highway going back, there was a water station right there. You know that in Tapachula is the most beautiful thing. You have water stations. And what is a water station? When they sell like agua de Jamaica, agua de horchata, where they sell or horchata. What is horchata? Oh man, I make fun of our friend and of our partner Ben Berqua, man. I make fun of him sometimes because I said, "Can I have an horchata?" I mean, it's not horchata, it's horchata. It's horchata. You know, like those people that their name is Hernandez and oh no, my name is my name is David. And my name is Derek. Your name is Derek? Yes. What is your last name? Hernandez. It's not Hernandez, for God's sake. It's Hernandez. My name is Jose. Jose. It's Jose. No, it's Jose. I'm in the United States. It's Jose with an accent. I'm like, wow. Jose Lopez. It is not Lopez. It is Lopez. It is Lopez. My name is Omar. Omar? It is Omar. Omar. No, it's O. You get a space right there, a silent space. Like you concentrate for a little bit, and then you say Mar. So you say Omar. Rodriguez. It is not Rodriguez, man. It's Rodriguez. Rodriguez. So we stop right there, and there's a water station. Hold on. Where is that? Got it. That right here. Get the hat right here, man. It's the hat right here. There's a water station. The hat right here is beautiful, man. This hat. Beautiful. Beautiful hat. There's a water station. We get to the water station, and he says, he talks to the lady. You know that these people they live so happy and so humble on their business, on the side of the road. You know, a property over here in Tapachula. They were telling me. I said to Carlos, hey Carlos, how much is a property over here, man? Is it around 3 hectares, 2 to 3 hectares, possibly 5 hectares? You will get possibly like $100,000. $100,000. I said, wow, man, that's some money, man. But 5 hectares, that's how you say it, hectares, right? Hectáreas, hectares. Is that the way we say it? I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not. And I said, wow, that's around. No, he said, $100,000. No, brother. 100,000 pesos. I'm like, that's $10,000. Says yes. So you get a property on a beautiful tropical paradise where it is in the middle of the jungle that is so beautiful. If you guys, man, tomorrow is going to be a tourist day. I want to take you guys to all the roads and the beautiful spots so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So $10,000, you buy this place on a beautiful paradise. My God, I was going on the road and I was like, man, that property's nice. That property's nice. That property's nice. Man, I wish I had that property. Man, that house. Man, that, like, what the hell? And I'm saying, like, really? He's like, yeah, $10,000, 3 to 5 hectares. You can get it. Holy cow. So I said, hey, what kind of animals? Because this is in the middle of the jungle. If you want to buy some property over there, you're going to be like, what the hell, man? What kind of animals are we going to get? He said, well, that's the bad thing, he says. I'm like, yeah, it looks beautiful, but sometimes you get coralillo snakes. Those are the bad ones. You know, you get all types of snakes. Spiders. Then I'm a huge not spider fan. I hate spiders. So you get spiders. You get sometimes, you know, they from the jungle, you see sometimes far away, you hear panthers. So, I'm like, so it's not a good so I'm like, it's not a good investment, man. I don't want to go out there and be like, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to the store. Oh my God, a panther. Like, I don't want to be like, run, Mexican. Like, I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like, why should I will be in top-notch physical condition over here, man, running because a panther it's outside of my porch. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm going to the store. Hey, there's a panther right there. Don't worry about it. I'm a 50-kilometer guy right now. I'm already in shape. But 2 weeks ago, man, that guy ripped my butt apart. Like, this is not even. So I get over there, right? And he says, get him a guanabana. There is a special fruit. A special fruit from Tapachula, guanabana. Oh my God. Guanabana water. So he got me a guanabana water. And I was drinking it and I was like enjoying that guanabana water. And then there were churritos. That is the way that they call churritos, you know, some kind of bag with Tostitos, but it's kind of churritos. They're really good. So he said, give me a large bag of churritos with some salsa. I said, now you're talking. And he had guanabana and he had salsa. So we were like eating that in the car. And we were just chilling, watching the atmosphere and, you know, just breathing in the jungle. And far away, there was a hat shop in the side of the road. And I told Carlos, your hat selection sucks, man. He says, you're calling me out in my own city. I don't care. Really, I don't care. And your hat selection sucks. That's a store right there. Yeah, that's the store. Take me to that store, man. I don't care if there's Panthers, Hakuna Matata. I don't really care. Take me to that store. So he took me. It's not a store. It's just, you know, somebody that has a business outside in the road. Acres. Thank you so much. Acres. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Carol. So 3 to 5 acres. It is around hectares. It's not hectares, hectareas. Okay, acres. So 3 to 5 acres. It is the price of 100,000 pesos. That is around $10,000. Imagine that. 3 to 5 acres in the middle of the tropical paradise. So, okay, going back. So I get there, right? I get there and I say, hey, because I get to the business and nobody's there. Nobody's there. Like, nobody cares about who steals or what. You know, nobody's going to do that. And I get there and then I yell, hey. The house is on the way to the back and they got the business in the front. Young kid comes out without a shirt. And I'm like, hey, so you're selling the hats? And he had this one. Had this one, right? And he said, hey, how much is this one, man? I said, this one's nice. This one's so nice. Like, this is handly made, no, right? And he said, yes. As a matter of fact, my dad made that one. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Your dad made this one? Yeah, he made it out of a certain tree, he told me. I'm like, wow. It's really nice, man. Yes, you know, handly made from us. I'm like, wow. So beautiful, man. So I thought it's going to be really expensive. You know, possibly it's going to be really expensive. I said, you know what? I'm willing to pay for that hat. And he told me, as I look at the young man and his face, and he had a body like he ran every day with the panther every single day. So I'm looking at the young man's face and I said, how much? He said 150. So I said, 150 what? And he looked at me and he said, pesos. I looked at him and I wanted to just slap him in the face. I'm like, what? Wake up. It's not that. Why are you selling me this beautiful product for 150 pesos? Why are you selling me this beautiful product for 150 pesos? This is why Mexico is like it is. We sell ourselves really cheap. We are, my God, we are so good at what we do. Why are we selling ourselves so cheap? So I looked at him in the face and I said, are you sure 150 pesos? They're like, yeah, 150 pesos, man. So I said, you know what? That's not fair, man. So I got 250 pesos. I gave him 100 pesos more. So I said, I'm going to give you 250. And he said, you're giving me 100 pesos more, sir. That is incorrect. And I said, no, I'm giving you the 100 pesos. So you next time you value this, man. You value your work, man. Why are you selling it so cheap? Why? So, well, my dad tells me that is the price. And then the dad comes out. Buenas tardes. You know, the dad is, you know, just without a shirt, but with a belly. You know, with a really big belly. Like, and he walking like this. Buenas tardes. Like, how you doing, sir? Like, buenas tardes. Te voy a llevar el sombrero. Are you going to take the hat? I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it. I already paid for it. Yes, I did that one. That one's really good. You know, they sell really fast. I was like, yeah, he told me that he sold it at 150 pesos. What's going on with that? I'm like, why are you selling it so cheap? No, that's a good price. I'm like, no. 250, man. Value your work. So I was telling him, I'm from Tijuana, man. At the border, these kind of hats, they are sold by like 20, 25 bucks. At the least. 20 to 25 bucks. And if it's handly made, 20, 25 bucks. So I said, I got an idea. I can make a business out of hats, man. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Forget about it. Rising the price. You know, I'll come back later. So I said, no, man, no. All jokes aside, I said, like, you know what? Why are you doing this to yourself, man? Sell it for like the price that it is. He said, you know what? Yes, I know. It's a lot of work. It's beautiful work. I congratulated him. Forgot to take a picture with the old man, man. He was really funny. He got a fat belly. He's walking like this, like a dinosaur, like a Mexican dinosaur, you know? I said, hey, you know what? Nice meeting you. So I come back to the car. I look at Carlos and I said, this is a hat. Like, this is a hat. The one that you picked last time really sucks. Your hat selection, it is the worst. You had the worst taste on hats. You're the worst hat selection guy that I ever met in my life. This is a hat. And he looked at me like, he said, you look like the lone wolf. I said, thank you. I didn't know what to say, if it was an insult or if it was, you know, a compliment. But I just, you know, I didn't care. So I said, you know, thank you. Just like to say thank you to you, man. So that is the story of the hat for everybody to know. That's the story. So you got the Sapporo beer right there. That is just unbelievable. Also, last thing, I got a stressed sponge right here, stress ball, which, you know, it is. I thought that these kind of things were like, they were not comparable, man. I never thought that these were actually they were suitable to relax your brain, and I started trying it. And you can actually see on the Steve Bannon show. On the Steve Bannon, I'm constantly changing one hand to another because I was using the stress ball. I was using the stress ball on one hand, and then I switch it on the beat underneath, and I scratch my nose. I got a tick. I scratch my nose a lot, like right here in the front, like right here. Like I believe that I always have something. I don't know what the hell. So I'm always using the stress. I would like to say to every single one of you, I recommend this. You know, because I'm constantly breaking my neck and moving like that because I'm always like, I got like tense on the back. So I'm using this, man. I'm using this consistently. You know? And it's really suitable, and it relaxes you, and it relaxes the muscles. It goes directly to the back of the brain, and it has relaxed me. It has relaxed me like you guys don't even imagine. So if you guys want to use it, go ahead and buy one. I recommend the hat. I recommend this kind of stress things. How's everybody doing? Nice picture, by the way, right here. They're saying, yeah, it's me with a Sapporo beer. With, you know, right here at a sushi restaurant, which I never thought that I can get a Sapporo beer right here in Tapachula with the border of with Guatemala. Oh my God, he's saying that over there he cannot get a beer. Oh my God, he's so denigrating his own people. Oh my God, there was a guy that commented the other day. Oh, tell the Americans that they stole our land. They stole our land, the Americans. Oh my God, you were not even born when that happened. You were not even born when Santana betrayed our country and sold part of our land. He sold part of our land. It was not, I didn't want to get into that. I was just looking into, you know, the situation. And ¿por qué no les sugeriste venderlos por el internet? Yo quiero un sombrero de esos. Ah, sí, cierto. Se me durmió y una página de volada, ¿verdad? Les hubiera hecho el paro. ¿Sabes qué? Mañana voy a pasar por ahí porque mañana para ir para la pirámide queda cerca ahí. Si mañana te conectas, mañana les digo enfrente contigo. Somebody saying, why didn't you suggest it for them to sell it in the internet? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? And even they can sell it on a page, on the internet, on the page, and they can own the, you know, ship and handling and all that kind of stuff. They can, you know, the people can pay for it. These are beautiful hats, man. This is like really comfortable. And I'm not going to leave it over here, man. And the people in the airport, they're going to deal with it. I don't know how they're going to deal with it, but if I got to pay to just, you know, wrap this up, I got to pay for it. It's just it's a beautiful hat, man. I like this hat. The lone wolf hat. An hour and 26 minutes. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link if you guys like to contribute. I don't know if somebody contributed. Let me try to load the page. Let me see if somebody said something. I think yes. Oh, no, it's not loading. It's not loading. Wow. Let me see if somebody. Okay, yeah. We got Elizabeth Maddox. Maddox. Thank you so much, Ms. Elizabeth. Gary W. Bonardine says, Anthony, link you. Keep it up. The truth needs to be shown. Yeah, I know that guy. Anthony. I think I met him a couple of times. That guy, Anthony, I met him a couple of times, you know, in El Paso. He's a nice guy. He's an okay guy. That guy, Anthony. He travels like he's a celebrity, really. Like Britney Spears, I would tell you. Like kind of celebrity conservative. Really. He's such a celebrity, man. He's such a celebrity. And he's really a handsome guy, I'll tell you that. When he lines up his beard and all that kind of stuff, man, he just and he puts on a shirt and he stands right there like, hi. What is your name, sir? My name is Anthony Aguero. And like he's like a Marlon Brando kind of Texan, man. He's like the new Marlon Brando of the independent media, man. He's kind of like that, man. He's the Marlon Brando of independent media, man. You know, he's a really handsome dude, man. Really handsome dude. You know, I'm not gonna say much because then he believes it, and then he starts bragging about it all day. And then he says, who's the handsome guy, Oscar? Who's the handsomest? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I'm not even going to brag about it. But yeah, you know, I know the guy. I have talked to the guy, you know, every once in a while. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Gary Bonardine, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so Miss Mary Yates. God bless your heart, she says. Enjoyed seeing you on the War Room with Steve Bannon today. Thank you, Oscar, for bringing us the truth. Thank you so much. Miss Brenda, thank you. God bless your hearts. Thank you so much for sharing the truth with everyone. God bless you, Oscar. Thank you so much. Seahawk says, thanks, Oscar, and moderators. Oh, my God. God bless our moderators. God bless our moderators, man. God bless them. You know, God bless our moderators. God bless my moderator, Oscar Blue Team. And also the moderators. I'm getting right here. I'm getting right here a text, but I cannot get the signal. You know, their moderators, they have a wrench. Thank you so much. You guys help us so much. And if I forgot somebody to give them a wrench, you know, send me a message, man. So I don't want to insult nobody and be like, oh my God, he left me out and he doesn't like me. Oh my God. And I support him all the time. And I share his news. It's impossible, RJ. I'm sharing his news and this guy doesn't help me at all. Like, oh my God. Like I'm living his life. And oh my God. Like, I don't want that. You know, I don't want that attitude, man. Don't bring that. Don't bring it, please. Stop. So thanks, Seahawk. Also, Marcy Sturos. God bless your dear heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you, man. Thank you. Let me see. Read the comment right here. It says, let me go right here. Hold on a minute. Okay. It says a question: why the police in Mexico does not do nothing about the abuse of Mexican people, especially small businesses that are suffering by Haitians in Tapachula? Well, it is because of the humanitarian right and the human rights in the United Nations that they have filtered our country with their nonsense. So you cannot do anything to them. And the authority feels incompetent to not do anything. You know? The authority feels incompetent to not do anything. Alice Restaurant. What's going on, Alice Restaurant? Oh my God, Alice Restaurant. It's been a while, Alice Restaurant. And so everybody that is watching, if you guys want to go to Alice Restaurant in Arizona, you know, it's a great way to go to Alice Restaurant, man. I don't know if Alice Restaurant has a restaurant. I don't even know if Alice Restaurant has a restaurant. You know, but let's Alice Restaurant. Oh my God, the commercials. My God, why? Why Alice Restaurant right here? Good evening, sir. Table for how many people? Table for, I made a reservation. My name is Oscar Ramirez. It's a reservation for two. Reservation for three. I'm sorry, for three. Let me look, sir, if we got reservations for your kind of people. Okay, Oscar Ramirez. That is your name? No, Ramirez. Ramirez. Yeah. Oh my God! Don't slap him in the face. Please don't. Don't slap him in the face. Yes, it is Ramirez. Okay. Let me lead you the way. I would like a boot, please. No, that is reserved for a certain type of people, sir. Oh, I know that you're coming with two other people, and the one that is the tall one. What is his name? His name is Ben. Oh, he's white. We got boots over here. We got. What was that supposed to mean? Like, what the hell? Sir, don't give me an attitude because I will call the police. Ben, what the hell's going on with this? Brother, just go over there and sit down. Just Anthony, what the hell's going on? No le hagas caso, hombrecito. That's racist, man. That is racist. What the hell's going on with the waiter? Like, what the? You're not gonna be like this the whole dinner, right, Oscar? Like, what the hell with it? Give me the boot, man. Yeah, I'm listening to your friend in the back, the tall guy. But I'm the one that is paying, man. You cannot pay. You're Mexican. Like, what is it? Holy cow, what's wrong with this guy? Don't put attention to him, man. Just do what you gotta do. We came here to eat, Oscar. We came here to eat. Get to the boot. Okay, can I get the my God, I think the Grand Slam will be good for this breakfast. Can I get the Grand Slam, please? Would you like tortillas with that? Tortillas? No, that's okay. Well, you Mexicans always eat with tortillas. Talk about a racist restaurant, huh? Talk about a racist restaurant. Alice Restaurant. If you guys want to enjoy the taste of the desert and the sea, where the water does not exist, but exists in your mind and in your heart, Alice Restaurant is the place to go. You know, a lot of people get insulted sometimes with my racist jokes, but that's I'm not a snowflake, so I like those kind of things, man. It just reminds me when comedy used to be comedy and nobody got insulted with their feelings. You remember those days when everything was beautiful and nobody got insulted with a little joke here and there, man? Remember those days? Now everybody, if somebody has, oh my God, if a liberal invites another friend that is Mexican and they encounter some kind of that waiter, that kind of waiter, my God, is a riot. Is a looting riot, protest in Minnesota, Michigan, Portland. Antifa comes. We will not eat. We want a boot. We want a boot. Defund Alice restaurant. Defund. Like, what the hell's going on? It's just a joke. Like, there's no jokes anymore, man. People cannot take a joke. People cannot take a joke anymore, man. It's so sad. It's really so sad. Really so sad, man. I when they joke around with me, man, I just take it as a joke. There's type of jokes and there's jokes that they're not jokes. When they're really being serious and they're just insulting you, that is like, hey, I'm gonna kick your butt, man, if you don't shut up. But there's jokes that you're just joking around, and people don't take jokes anymore, man. It's just so sad, man. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for watching. Today, we did like a 30-minute, almost 40 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes, man. I'm tired. Been talking the whole day. I'm just going to take a rest. Go for another Sapporo beer. Just going to take a rest for everybody. Tomorrow, don't miss it. We're going to do a cultural trip for you guys to see the beautiful sights of Tapachula. I just shown you the parts that they are really, sad to see. But, it's really important for us to see the beautiful parts, because that will tell you ultimately what can be lost and how history can be lost with this mass migration. So it's so important to value our history, and the United States citizens, value your history, value your land, value your culture. Don't let it go away. God bless you all. It was a beautiful evening talking to you guys. Let me check. Somebody just did something right here on the coffee. Let me see right here. Oh my God. Go right here. No, it's not loading. Sorry. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Oh, follow us in Facebook, our YouTube channel, Oscar Blue Independent Media, new YouTube channel. And also Telegram of Oscar Blue. Welcome to every single one of you that is joining this live feed. I'm like this. There's Oscar Blue, the reporter. I like to have fun. This is the way I am. And, I like to make sometimes my audience laugh with my stupid jokes. But, it's just the way I am, man. There's a moment of the day that you got to be happy. I believe so. So try to be happy right now. So follow my partner, Anthony Agüero, also. You can follow him at Border Network News. Follow Border Network News, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram. And, we'll talk later on. Stay safe. If something comes up right here in Tapachula, I will go live. So watch out, because something is going to come up possibly later on this afternoon. Peace and love. And always your country's first. God